Lovely jubbly. Hello, welcome back to the Precinct. Yes, this is an amazing new cop game that's grabbed me by the cojones and it won't let go. It's super fun. As a huge fan of Scorsese's movies, of course, you know, most of them are mobster movies, but if you actually look closely, a lot of them are kind of cop movies hidden underneath it, whether it's like Bad Lieutenant or Mean Streets and that, you know. It's super fun. This game is kind of like a mix of like 80s Goodfellas, but you're the cops, and yeah, I was saying before, it's like We Own the Night, that really great Joaquin Phoenix movie. I like it. It also has a little bit of LA Confidential in there, but it's in fake New York. So it's top down, as you can see. You play as a cop, but you're doing everything from common everyday beat stuff where you're like, this parking meter has expired, you know, and all the way to like actually driving a helicopter, solving a bank heist, and taking down some gangs and even a few moles inside the precinct. It's really cool. It's available pretty much on everything. It has a launch sale right now, and a lot of these indie games are a little bit more expensive, so the launch sale is not just, you know, $1 or $2. You're getting like anywhere between $5 and $10 off, so avail of that if you feel like this is a perfect palate cleanser. It's been really fun, and it leads to some goofy moments, and I'm here for that, you know. Hell yes. Good stuff. We went on a crazy long massive patrol of the helicopter missions last night, and I really enjoyed that. Yes please. Lovely. Speaking of like games and free stuff as well, Dead Island 2 and another game I can't remember, sorry, is actually free on Epic right now. If you have not played Dead Island 2, it's one of the most realistic gore in a game I've ever seen. It was worth the wait for that one. Story's a bit so-so, but so is Dying Light 2's story. It's like, huh, can you come together and get a feasible story together, please? Ah, yes, zombie games that turn into superhero stories. Nothing's gonna go wrong, right? Sounds good in principle, weird in practice. It's all good. I ain't no hater. Alright, hold on, all my shit is screwed up here. Because I was messing with controllers earlier, sorry, I have everything plugged out. Anyone else hang out beside your consoles and use them to charge like phones and tablets and stuff? No, just me? Alright. Every USB is just an orifice waiting for some action. Stop it, Cyber. I'm sorry. Okay, let's go talk. So, this mission we're hunting down some of the gangs. We're dealing with the detectives here. We actually had a murder, an actual homicide mission where there was a Ponzi scheme, which is like a pyramid scheme where you basically being nasty manipulators, stealing money from people. But he was killed, and the cash was literally shoved down his throat. He's asphyxiated on cash. He literally choked on his own money. Pretty cool. So we're trying to track that down as well. Pretty cool game. Cop shows, Rookies, yes, and Blue Bloods was great. I'm trying to think of other cop shows growing up, even like Miami Vice and all that. I know they're on the kind of more of a West Coast, but fucking you gotta love a good crime, good stuff. True Detective was just banging. Okay, so I think we're gonna do some stuff here. Now you've got like a skill tree. You've got a cool kind of GTA style multi-island map. You've got the skill tree I was talking about, which actually seems pretty cool. You've got little, there's the gangs we're hunting down. There's clearly space for 1 or 2 more there. The game is around 10 to 12 hours. Artifacts, oh yeah, I need to find those. And there's guns to unlock. And there's lots of cool little mini things you can do around the city. Like we were doing underground racing, and then we were doing some like stunts and police stuff. Police training. Alright, we're going out in the helicopter. Now the helicopter you can't shoot, unfortunately. No sniper, which makes me sad. Maybe they'll introduce it now, who knows. But you can kind of work. The way it works is you have an X button called, and it's call outs, and it's just your voice, but it can intimidate the victims, and then also works in a car with the loudspeaker and the helicopter. And I didn't know, but it's the be all end all. It really gets the job done. So you can do that, and you can also just take them down, and then it has like that cop simulator vibe where you have to really get good at solving the little crimes, be it petty or be it really dangerous. Alright, so the controls for the helicopter, very straightforward. A to ascend, B to descend. You can hold the left trigger down to point the spotlight, which is extremely important. So when you're in the middle of a chase or a mission, you're going to have these little bars that will fill up. And these are basically like your skill points, you know. It'll let your action points. It'll let you call in spike traps, roadblock, on foot help with some patrolmen, or actually some backups. But did you do something? What did you do? Sorry, I saw it earlier and then I got into a spiel. I'm sorry. You know how it is when the stream starts. It's like 15 minutes of yappers. What's this? Peking knee? Oh, I've never tried that. It is the weekend. It's nice to give yourself a cheeky takeaway, you know. You guys gonna get some nice food over the weekend? I could try some Peking knee. That sounds nice. Is it like orange or anything like that? Alright. What do you think? I don't think that's what you were going for, Amid, but we'll do it anyway. Okay, chase the suspects. I got 2 suspects, which makes things a little bit tough. Alright, so you see, you can kind of tell them stop. And it's oh, this guy's already stuck. Alright, so now you do that, and I can pull this up and get a cruiser backup. Nice. I accidentally did an entire day of helicopter, so back doing it again is actually pretty cool. Alright, it's pretty tough when it's 2 of them. I know, but I can't chase after both. Alright, let's stick with 1, I guess. They have this little blue bar and a red bar, health. It's like keep the, Alright. I know, hold on, I'm trying to remember the controls again. Let's try roadblock. Roadblock is like instant takeout, but they can avoid it. The AI is pretty decent. Oh, never mind. Oh my god. He's playing football with the car. Our cruiser is almost destroyed. Alright, let's get him, boys. Blues and twos. Drive it like you told. It's where the AI is based on me. Jeez, how far away is he? I can't actually keep up. Holy moly. A good music as well. You got like a little bit of synth in there. We did unlock a... Let's try the spike trap. We unlocked a new car myself. The shooting is sort of like twin stick. It takes a little getting used to once you do your landing headshots. Speaking of which, we did unlock that rifle, didn't we? We unlocked both like an M4 looking assault rifle. We got him. He's coming quietly. Let's go see if we can find the other guy. I think he's already gone, is he? No, he's over here. He's across the bridge. Alright. Collecting evidence from the gangs. That usually leads to a cool little mission. Music by the 80s. Yeah, you got a little bit of saxophone, a little synth. Oh yeah. Gears of War. Yeah, hell yes. I love that we're getting to chat about that stuff. It's one of those things that I kind of fight back against. I'm like, I don't want every game turned into a movie and TV show, but then I'm also part of the problem where I'm like, well, if it's the one game I like if I got the BioShock movie, I was done proper horror, you know. That thing's been in limbo for ages. I don't know what the hell's going on with all that stuff. Alright, get some ground support. Nice. Yeah, like the helicopter stuff, I love it from a sort of a, you know, a dungeon master kind of eye on the sky, but you know, you're not obviously taking them down yourself, so it might feel a little bit less hands-on, but you know, that's just one type of mission. You can also just be a patrolman. You can do some speed demon stuff where you're checking the boots and scanning their license plates and seeing if they're speeding. A lot of cool things. You know, it does. Some of them start to feel, because it's procedurally generated, it does. You might see a couple of doubles pop up, but still, this was made by 5 people. Like, this is so impressive. I think it looks really great. Like, they did a good job on the atmosphere. It's simple and clean, and they kind of set out to do something and did it well. So, cheers to these guys. I've seen games made with 5,000 people don't have the love and passion and nailing the atmosphere like this game. Looking at you, Ubisoft. What happened? There's too much interference from a family and too much money. Success can be your greatest failure sometimes. Sounds ridiculous. Apparently there's a game coming, a new studio. I think it's called like Living Sentinels. Looks like an interesting game. Might have showed at the Game Awards. All those kind of, you know, 3+ year out games. You're like, I don't even want to hear about it. But I found a bit more out about the team. It's not anything to do with Sony, but one of the directors and writers is the brother of Neil Druckmann. That should give me cause for excitement, but oh my god. Well, we'll see. Basically, every series that you're waiting for a new game, the teams have split off and started their own thing, you know. So the Witcher Cyberpunk guys, CD Projekt Red, some of the teams split off and now they're basically making a werewolf. It's called the Dawn Walkers, a werewolf Witcher 3 on their own, you know. And then we're getting a Witcher 1 remake and Witcher 4 and so on and so on. Witcher Online game. There's that. And the Mass Effect guys got pissed off. They're making Mass Effect 5 with BioWare, right? But some of the team got pissed off and they're off doing their own thing. And they have this game coming out and it's basically like, almost like Mass Effect, The Expanse, and Interstellar rolled into one. Exodus it's called. And they're currently building what can only be described as like a 10-year world building lore. It's really cool. So why I bring up Interstellar is mainly time dilation. So the game is going to take place over the course of like 300 years and messing around with black holes and portals and all that. But just like Mass Effect, it's going to start with sort of us as a humanity finding some incredible, weird, hyper technology that, you know, sends us into the future in terms of our own capabilities. Alright, so this is one of the Crimson Serpents, a name for the Triads.
You know me. I just like to stay hungry.
Let's see what he's got to say. So yeah, so not only are we excited for these big AAA games and the series you love, hopefully not getting screwed up, but then you're also getting these splinter new studios. I love it, I love it. Honestly, as crazy as it sounds, in terms of output and the buffet of life and video games, it couldn't be a better time to get into it, you know. But I know the price is going up and tariffs, and horrible practices and treating devs like shit. It doesn't seem that way, but I'm a hopeless romantic and a hopeless optimist. I refuse to bow down and just doom and gloom because it's depressive as fuck. And it just gives other people depression and anger. Pop off. He definitely popped off. Pop off goes the usual. Ah, I see what you did there. Yeah, some of these guys want to get caught. Alright. So look, we're close to taking down the Crimson Serpent. Yeah, there just happens to be space for two more there, almost perfectly. So we'll see if that's real. There was one other gang called the August Gang that seemed to be interestingly, you know, shut down at the start, but I think they're still alive. The overarching story is we are like a new cop, Cordell, and we're the son of a legendary cop who was gunned down early, wrongfully, and it's clear that it's something got to do with this precinct. Might have been done by gang members in the August Gang, but I think it was a setup RoboCop style without the cool robot. Yeah. Speaking of which, that standalone, I'll be playing the shit out of that. Doing like a standalone DLC, it's only like 25, 30 bucks. Interesting idea, but I think they understand, and I agree with this. I think if it's been more than a year and you're releasing an expansion or a DLC, really just think about, if it's big enough, just think about standalone stuff. Or, for the love of God, get the original vanilla game onto Game Pass, PS Plus, Epic Store, whatever it needs to be. Get it into people's hands. You literally create mass retention and adopters of the DLC that way. Like, are we not all, like, I think you can probably agree with me here that you are probably 80 to 90% more inclined to buy a DLC if you fucking own the game already, you know? And especially if you get it for free. If you got a game for free as part of a subscription, you're like, well, then I'm just buying the DLC. So yeah, like things like Liza P, Overture, like, you don't put that on the Game Pass, PS Plus by then. But some devs tried to like, they're obviously maybe hard up on money, so they're like, well, let's just hedge our bets and hope that people will buy either a Game of the Year edition or whatever they call it, or possibly like buy the game full with the DLC. So that can work. Alright, so now what we're doing, this is the start of each shift. It's day 10, but we did access custom shifts now. So say now I can pick whatever I want to do. We can do vehicle patrol, parking violations, pretty boring. The idea is, this is where the kind of sim part of it takes over, where they want you to do, resolve 5 crimes, or it'll be like 10 crimes, or whatever. Yeah, depending on what they are. And that will allow you to kind of move the story forward. It's an interesting, here we go, monitor for littering or graffiti. Nah. Regular. Night safety. Keep revelers and partygoers safe at night. Watch out for drunk drivers. Okay, let's do that. Bakersfield. Let's try up there. Start time, duration. Okay, cool. Off we go.
Let's see what fresh hell awaits us.
Yeah, I was hoping we would get a different partner. Kelly's cool though, but yeah, I tend to drive over him a little bit too much. That's my fault. Bound by flames. Good idea. Mediocre building. You think so? They was that Spiders that did that? They went on to make like Greedfall or something, didn't they? There is another Bound by Flame type thing. It's called Blades of Fire. People are putting fire in their names. That's coming out next week. That could be cool. That's made by Mercury Steam, and I want to support those guys. They made like some of the Metroid Dread games and that, and then made like loads of Castlevania Lord Shadow. I think this is more that style. And Elden Ring Night Rain is on the 30th. Busy, busy, busy. Dude with Demons, yeah. Yeah, Bound by Flame was like a little RPG or something, was it? Hack and slash RPG. Alright, so what are we doing here? Exit the vehicle. Coliseum. Alright, hold on. Hold on. Now, what's going on here? Where's this guy? Is he loitering? You there. We just got a new stamina thing. Is he okay? Is he dead?
How you doing?
You okay? We can't talk to him. He's just asleep. Probably a drunk. Alright, so we have guns. I've been using a fire extinguisher. I actually used it to put out a fire, which is crazy. So up until then, I've been using it just to destroy people. What's going on over here? Where are the news van here? Action news. Pretty cool. Yeah, we can check people. We can frisk them if we want to. Some of it actually reminds me a little bit of Papers, Please, if you remember that. We are Legion. I think they're here for a game or something, is it? Like a big football game happening.
Any available cars, citizens are reporting a driver showing signs of impairment on Stadium Approach.
Right beside us.
Control, we're on it.
Let's go get him. Let's go, Kelly. Get in, partner. Peels off at him. He teleports into the car as well. He's got those crazy powers. He should not be a policeman. He should be a superhero. Alright, let's get the blues and twos going. Stop in the name of the law. Okay, of course he's not stopping. That's fine by me. This is the hardest part, I think. But now we have this. I can get some spike traps going. Let's try and force him off the road. Oh my god.
Affirmative.
Response time. Justify removal. Suspect from vehicle.
We got another stiff. Rooftop of Baltimore Terrace.
What? Ooh. Alright. Just another day as a policeman. I was trying to force him off the road. I didn't mean to force him into an early death. Sorry. Clean up on aisle that guy. If you can even identify the body. Looks like a burnt chicken nugget. Okay, so we have another body. We have a bit of a serial killer here, I think. Jesus. Oh, we can turn off the sirens now. Sorry. I'll be pissed you guys off. I'm the kind of guy, even growing up, we would play GTA, and it was like the be-all, end-all, you know, Tree and Vice City and San Andreas, and I would just play it non-stop. I remember, like, we were way too young to be playing it, so all the curse words and everything. I'd sit there with my younger sister. She was 3 years younger than me, and I would do the goofiest stuff. It was things like that, like just trying to make people laugh, and that really kind of, as I got older, really wanted me, made me happy to get into, or want to get into doing like YouTube and all that stuff. But basically, it was kind of like role playing before role playing. I would just pretend, I would talk and make up jokes and pretend to talk to the civilians. I'd be like asking bystanders questions, like, do you know where the car park is and all this, and then they wouldn't answer me, and I'd get out and fight them and all this, and my little sister would be just cracking up. What's going on here? Oh yeah, it's the second murder, so they're cornering off the place. But yeah, stupid shit like that, little stories. When I play these kind of games, it makes me think like of that stuff again. Up we go. But yeah, little random stuff like that. When you live in kind of rural places and sort of sheltered, not too sheltered, but a little sheltered, you tend to have an overactive imagination because it's all you have. It's you yourself and I. Oh my god! Is this? Oh man, he had a huge weed enterprise up here. Damn. Okay, let's talk to this guy.
Similar MO to the last homicide.
Okay, so we had a Ponzi scheme. Is this guy is some kind of vigilante? We get a Batman on our side. Set mods, make chaos. Yeah, the cheats. Oh my god, I used to love the flying cheat next to the tank, so I'd spawn in a tank and did the flying cheat, and then if you started to drive with the tank very slowly and then aim the barrel of the tank the opposite direction, you could shoot it and it would speed up the tank, and if you got that high enough you'd start to make the tank fly. I love stuff like that.
Jesus.
Those were the days. Obviously the great music and everything. But yeah, things like that. Things in little games like that.
Found another card fragment.
What the hell is that? Oh, that's a bug.
Forensics will want to take a look at that.
Card fragment. This is the Zodiac killer. Can we keep some of this weed for evidence? I'm smoking all the evidence. Let's go have a look at this. Damn. I think you'd smell it. Yeah, it's distribution. The Ponzi scheme just seemed personal, but now this just seems like vigilante stuff. But I suppose it was the 80s. Everyone was like, drugs are bad, okay? Nowadays it's like, yeah, drugs are bad, but weed is not that drug. Oh my god, I could have fell off the edge. Aha, Griselda. Is there any woman alive called Griselda that's not like evil? I feel so bad. For any ladies out there, I'm sorry. Sorry that Disney and the world has been mean to your name.
I remember that case. The DA.
What would you give Griselda a nickname? You know, what would be her pet name? Grizzy? Glizzy? I don't know. I don't know. Dude, I can't wait till this Wicked Part 2 is here and gone. So I have to fucking listen to Wicked stuff anymore. Not a Wicked fan, sorry. Wasn't a Wicked fan even before all this nonsense, but it's like, it felt like the longest press tour ever. I couldn't move. Social media everywhere. Sick of looking at Ariana Grande. I've never seen a singer or actress or whoever, she's a celebrity, just self-sabotage as much as she had. That girl is living proof that trauma destroys lives. She's basically not gotten over the overdose of one of her boyfriends, that Mac Miller, I think it was an overdose. And she's just kind of been forcing that same relationship into other relationships and marriages, and that doesn't work. Now she's even getting to the point of self-sabotage relationships, things like stealing married men and cheating on people, and just really toxic shit. Now you get the vibe that she might be entering that horrible other stage where it's like, if she can't be happy, no one else can. And the girl can sing, you know, and she's got aura and all this other shit the kids say, but it means nothing. You can see she's not taking care of herself now. She's frighteningly skinny. And she was like, well, the way I was before, I was actually on a horrible diet and all this stuff. But you looked fantastic. I don't know why the industry has to destroy these poor girls. You know, it literally is social media forced body dysmorphia. It's terrible. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of weight. It's completely normal. It's how our bodies thrive and survive. Look lovely. Makes me sad. Alright, they're almost trying to send me over there. That's our informant. He's in the Irish bar. We've only really met with the chief a couple of times. I'm not too sure where the mole is. We did find one guy. He was a small rookie cop. He's pretending. He's trying to say it was kind of one of those undercover things. That wasn't true. But he's not the real mole. This shit goes deep. It goes all the way to the top, as it always did. Okay, we're back on our patrol. So it's just night safety project. Alright. I don't think it matters too much, is it? Once it's in the right place. Oh, I think I hear a burglar.
Clear on that search. No criminal history.
Central, break in on our turf.
Roger that.
See, can we? Oh, Kelly, you're fucking useless. I didn't have told you. I was hoping driving in front of them wouldn't stop them from pulling off. But if you're very quick, you can pull them out before they. I should have just hopped out of the car and hit them with the fire extinguisher. Oh, they changed my guns again. Bastards. Alright, not good to be on the pedestrian. Back in sidewalk, pavement. Good pursuit. Alright, this one's non-lethal force. We can smash into the car, but I think they have the AI tuning. Look at this, this guy's gone. They have the AI tuning way too high. He's gone, like. This man, you swear, he just ate a whole barrel of nos. Like, good lord, man. I find, like, having the sirens and stuff on during chases, just like in GTA. It really messes up your shit. The AI doesn't know if it's going left, right, sideways. Look at this, man. I ain't catching up. So for these kind of mission, for them to expect me to be able to bash into this guy when you have him going 3 times my speed. At times, you know, now he's kind of... What the fuck? Why'd he do that? Looked like he drove in that on purpose just so I could see it. Let's try and get a spike trap. Oh, these guys are going to block up the whole fucking place.
Roger.
Why is it telling me 1,000 meters? This couldn't be him over here, is it? No. How is he over here already? He's on a different island. What? Can't be real. It is. He missed the spikes. I lost him for a second. And he took off. Behind the burgers. Wait, am I doing the right thing here? Why is it telling me to come over here? Yeah, dude. It's doing this thing again, splitting up the crime. This guy stick around or something? I think he's like glitchy. He's dancing to the music.
Arrest him. You have the right to remain silent.
This is the part I don't get.
Dispatch.
How do I do both at once? And if I leave him here, someone else does the arrest and I lose points. Very tough.
Flagged in the system. They're clear.
That other guy's driving around. Let's see, can we get this guy? It's hard to do both. I wish Kelly would do something. And you kind of get, see, it's like resolve 1 or 2. You kind of get a little bit of good old. You feel bad. You should have slap on the wrist for not doing the job properly. Now, where is this guy? Son of a bitch.
Close the gap, Booch.
Oh, which somehow bumped into him. Surrender. Normally that doesn't happen. They just get far enough away and they call it a failure. I'm like, you want? How do I stop and rest this guy and read his rights and check him and all this? And you want me to go and do a police chase at the same time? That guy was glitched in the stairs. They don't always stick around like that. Holy shit! I think I'm actually secretly doing 2 quests at once. There's a little bug with the mini map. Huh? Where'd it go? I'm not in the middle of the mini maps. It's confusing as hell. Oh. I think he's gone again, is he? Where did it go? See, this is where they're getting in me fucking way.
That's our suspect's vehicle.
Oh my god.
They've ditched the vehicle. Book 'em, Dano.
Book him. Dude, they practically gave me this one for free. I think it's about to explode. If I had my fire extinguisher, I could start this out. Mayo Sullivan. Not making it look good for the cops, is it? For the Irish. Sheesh.
All clear on that search. No criminal.
Mr. Driver series, yes. You have great taste in games. Holy crap. Bernie was talking about them as well. I think he was playing Driver 2 or something. Or Driver 3. I always get Driver 3. I always think Driver 3 is Driver San Francisco, and it's not. They're pretty different. Driver San Francisco is something else. On foot. Which would we say here? Like, it was technically burglary we were here for, right? Then it's like, yeah. You did get into a car and fucking civilians and all that. So, you can get this wrong and you get penalized for it. Not too much, but kind of depending on what you add and don't add. Suspect escaped! Like, what suspect? That's what pisses me off. We got 2 of them. I think I was doing 2 different things. That's what I think. I think I was doing 2 different quests. It's all good. That other person, I already did the escort vehicle. Unless there was 2 in that car too. It's entirely possible. Yeah, so the minimap down the bottom is supposed to kind of keep the player in the middle. But now and then it doesn't do that. It fixes itself after a while. I mean, it's 5 people, you know. What they've achieved here with just 5 people, it's nothing short of amazing. Good, mate. Ah, no, don't die. Let's get this piece of crap fixed up. 84. Driver 3 was console original. San Francisco's last game failed commercial. Yeah, people just didn't get it. It's another one of those kind of cult hits that you appreciate now. It was like one of the very first second person games. Not first person or third person, second person. You were literally like a godlike character. Jesus Christ.
Dispatch, eyes on a street brawl at our position.
84
Freeze!
I never get to use the taser. Motherfucker went down there. See that guy there chilling, so I can't do both. Almost got him. Oh my god, he's gonna jump on the train.
We lost them in the subway.
No, we did. Look at that. Oh, we're tasing him. Oh no, I accidentally tased the civilian. I have children. What happens now? Oh, you have to tackle. Oh my god, I love this tackle thing. I think I almost killed this guy from the taser. It was like siphon filter. I almost set him on fire from the taser. That's a great series.
Dispatch.
I'd love to be a fly on the wall of Sony and wonder what the hell they're doing. I don't know.
Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
Smells of, I don't know why they do that. Smells of alcohol. You can't. I'm gonna breathalyze him. Oh, he's gone again. See ya. He's right there. Ah, I hate when that happens. What the fuck? See ya. What else did he do? It was like a assault or something, wasn't it? Let's try that. Yeah, see? Oh, for flipping hell. Oh my god. Can I restrain this guy? To get him? Oh my god. That's like 4 times he's ran. Suspect escaped. He's right here. Alright, where's the other guy? See, then I lose the collar of the other guy. I bet he's in the back of this car. No. It's a strange way of doing it. I wish I could. What they should do for an update is like instruct Kelly to either chase the perp with me or stay with that perp, you know. What he ends up doing, he does do some stuff. He ends up arresting them for you, but you never get to interrogate them or search them or get anything, so you get the bare minimum XP. It's fine, I don't really care, you're already swamped with XP, but
Units, we have reports of a street robbery in Sunnyside.
Sunnyside up, I want some.
Adam, show us handling.
That's just where we came from. See, some of the patrol areas are just small enough where they're like, we're kind of procedurally generating them in the same spot over and over again. I get that. Alright, where's this mugging? And we got a burglar over there, you see? This motherfucker.
You're coming with me. Suspect is fleeing on foot. Hey, you.
Let's try and cut them off here.
Halt.
Oh, almost got into that car. Can't have that happen. Read the rights, restrain them, but they still run. Cheeky bastards. Well, you can break cuffs pretty easily. Break cuffs with your own knees. Alright, let's check that ID. Tyne Enriquez. Enriquez comes up a lot. Is this game trying to be like racially motivated?
No criminal history.
Another cop game, Red Redemption. Oh yeah! Oh my god, I thought you were thinking of Red Dead Revolver, which was actually the prequel to Red Dead Redemption. Fucking hell, yeah! It was called Retribution Dead to Rights, right? Wasn't that what it's called? Dead, or was Dead to Rights something else? Dude, you just kind of unlocked a memory for me. Good stuff, Yuki. Yeah, what was it called? Something... Road to Retribution? No, that was something else. Dead to Rights might have been something else as well. There was one that came out around the same time, might have been the same publisher, and it was basically, I think it was called Never Dead. Do you remember that one? You were like a zombie guy, and instead of dying, all your body parts would fall off, and you had to like roll around and get them together. You'd never die though, you're like a zombie dude. It's called Never Dead. It's fucking random shit. Let's see, drop possession. Possession of illegal weapon. What else? I could like, let's see, you can get pedantic about this. You could do like evading arrest, because technically she did run, what? Okay, see what I mean? Like, you can go for it, but you run the risk of losing it. Cool, doesn't it? And you just delegate paperwork, add offense, issue fine. If they're doing stupid shit like littering, you can do that.
Alright.
Then yeah, you can personally bring them all back to the station if you want, but your shift will be over. So you can do this call and escort, and then you can just leave them, which is goofy, but a cop will come, or this cop here. And you get a little bit of XP for calling an escort. Sometimes it doesn't work though either. It's, yeah, escort unit call too. Pretty cool. What's cool about this game as well, like you might have seen me, this is about the 3rd stream at this point, but I took to this thing like a duck to water. Now there is a demo out there. I didn't play it. Some games like there's a blade of fire. What the hell's going on here? Somebody's shooting, isn't it? Blades of fire demo. Might be something to play.
Nothing to see over here. Control, we're on it.
Jesus, man.
We have units on standby if required.
My god, that's the classic Wilhelm scream. Fuck man, there's too many civilians in the way. Flanking? What is going on with this taser? That's down here, that's what. It's up there, that's what. Fucking fence is in the way, that's what. There you go, sleepy, sleepy, snoozy, snooze. You know what to do. Come here, you. Say hello to my little friend. He's giving me the pistol whip with his penis. The penis whipping. Bad dog. We might get a little bit XP for getting him with non-lethal force.
Dispatch, I need a warrants check.
Woodrow Locklear. Sounds like a killer. Dead to rights retribution. Thank you, thank you. I knew I was getting that wrong. Amid's always there. Cover my fucking stupidity.
We'll take that.
Appreciate it. We're alive here with CyberHoudini stupidity. Wow, he's at it again. What a fucking idiot. Let's see here. Possession? Possession of a legal weapon? Can't be walking around with that giant penis. What the hell were you thinking? Could kill somebody. What else? Legal weapon. You could also like get him for like trying to kill a cop, you know? Lawful killing. Assault, evading arrest. You could get him from that as well. Vandalism. Possession. Like, what about shooting at an officer? What would that be? Assault? No. That's enough. Also get him for this evidence on the ground here if he just moves. Nice. I end up getting like 4 levels one night because we did that much. Alright. We didn't get the other guy either. Let's go get him. I'm going to steal your car. You don't mind now, do you? Thank you, dog. I can change this to our car. Look, 84. What you waiting for? What you waiting for? Hey, the dog parts on the hardest difficulty. Yeah, geez, those kind of games you didn't mind doing the hardest difficulty because you were mad for the trophies and the achievements. But then you get to always like one dirty, rotten mission. Like, fuck, everyone remembers like Jack and Daxter too. Some of those missions, man, you're like, what the fuck? You were supposed to die. Some of those surfboard missions. Surfboard. Did he get into a car? This was a. Why is he even running away? That's what I don't get. I saved you. You were being assaulted by that guy with a gun. You were, well, Jesus Christ. It's AI gone mad. Game about Monolith when you fight, mostly Knuckles. Knuckles loaves a bit drank. Hold on, most funny dog glitches when you grab enemies from textures. We talking about the same game? Sometimes the other cop cars will help you find them. I don't know. Is he this way? This is where you need like the helicopter. There he is. I can't use this? So what is that? A suspect escaped! What are they talking about? It's 2 other crimes, I think. I get so confused. So apparently I failed the robbery then? Who's that? What's this then? Assault with a deadly weapon. Bayside Strip. See, I can't use any of these now because it thinks I was in the robbery. Even though it says good pursuit and we're in a pursuit and all that. It sucks, I'm like building this. There we go, I fixed itself.
We need some backup.
Dispatch to 84, message received.
Nah, you forced them out the other side. That's how we do it.
Remain silent.
But Monolith when you fight. Yeah, I need to figure that one out. A lot of those games I kind of miss, you know.
Dispatch.
So when they come back a little bit, you know, like Lollipop Chainsaw. Remember that game I played, Wanted Dead? Like, it was okay. It was kind of that idea. Give me the breathalyzer. No.
Okay, they're sober.
Nothing there. Let's ask to unlock the trunk. I think the trunk is broken. Can you get out of the way, Kelly? Thank you. Anything in the trunk? There never is. It looks like something there. Fireworks or something. There never is. Alright. Don't seem to have a whole lot going on there, dude. Besides the assault with the deadly weapon. Alright, would that be shot? Wouldn't he have the deadly weapon on him? Wouldn't evading arrest count too? Fuck him, I'll pin everything on him. If the glove don't fit, we'll fucking make it fit.
Ah, quitting time.
Quitting time? I just got started. If you up your skills enough, you can steal any car you want. Definitely is Grand Theft Auto then. Suspect's always black in this game. Damn! Racial profiling. I haven't noticed that, but it does seem Enrique. It's supposed to be random, but Enrique shows up a lot, so seems to be a bit of a Hispanic profiling. Just unfortunate, I think. Okay, let's chalk it up to that. I don't know. It's random. I swear, there's a lot of women, a lot of red-haired women as well. Fiery bitches. Fire crotch to fire in a gun, apparently. Maybe it was the crotch firing a gun, like that one episode of South Park. Alright, Minge! I always go back to that one. Sorry, I had the siren on. I was driving the civilians crazy. Dead to Rights. So many old games for remake. You think so? I think that one. Did they re-release that one? Who had that one? Who was the publisher? I wonder. It's probably Midway. You'll find that a lot of these games aren't re-released, and you're like, oh, I wonder why. It's just not good enough. It's like, nope. Because the publisher is gone. So it falls to the rights owner, which is usually like some random dev or some, you know, pseudo publisher working in another publisher or something like that. It's probably like Midway. Midway were great for their time. Oh, mama. Yeah, now we're police officer. Ooh, look at this. Operation Safer Roads. That's a cool graphic. I don't think it looks like that though. Surge in vehicle thefts and hit and run accidents. Okay. Upgrade token. I love token. Okay, nice. These are all the other people. Lovely. Where is this? Yeah, I read that one. Yeah, THQ. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that sounds right. I can almost see the logo next to like Never Dead and Dead to Rights Retribution. I think THQ are kind of reborn as THQ Nordic, but I don't know how much they actually have access to the old stuff. They're doing well though. What I want to hear from the Summer Game Fest though, I'd love to see something Kingdom Hearts or Final Fantasy, whatever they can do there. I'd love to see a little bit of Half-Life 3, because I know that fucker exists. It's ready to go. I'm telling you, believe me. Chalk it up, put that one in the bank. Some Bioshock 4 would be great. That one's been going for a long time. And some Darksiders 4. It's the year. I told you, this year is the year of the 4 for no damn reason. And next year is the year of the 6. Persona 6, Elder Scrolls 6, and GTA 6 in 2026. Alright. Urban. We could do more helicopter parking violations. Patrol on foot. That one doesn't be too bad. So because we didn't do enough there, we could do another night.
Beautiful day in paradise.
Paradise. So they're very clever. They drip feed the story that way, you know. I'm telling you, the murders and the gang leaders, it's going to all lead back to this poor kid's father. They're going to be all correlated. I pity the fool. Trying to do little catchphrases from the 80s. There's Mr. T, A-Team. That was pretty good. Was there an 18 game? I think they're probably, you know, old school, but it'd be cool to bring that back. Remember there was like a Knight Rider game, trying to cash in on the show and Knight Rider 2000, but also those Spy Hunter games. Remember Spy Hunter? It was a really great Spy Hunter game that I liked. It was a bit rickety, you know, not the classic arcade ones. They were great too, but then they tried to make a more modern one, and it was really just like it was almost like a James Bond section, you know. You're just driving around with the gadgets. I liked it. I played a lot of like solid 6 out of 10 games that are just addictive as hell, even in their jankiness. I think that's why I have such a open heart for games like that now.
What was that?
There's so much going on. Got a motor vehicle theft. I got vandalism, straining, got assault. Kelly's, you're so observation. Who's shooting? Alright, that was. You won't believe this, but that's 3 crimes at once. Come on, something just shot me. I think the car hit me. Huh? Alright, now we gotta do vandalism with this guy down here somewhere.
Hold it.
I don't see nobody.
Hey, you.
Someone was doing a bit of vandalism.
Hey.
Vandalism, motor theft. Suspect kills lawfully, suspect escaped. What? The dead person escaped? I don't really get that part. Board, yeah, Battlefield 6, hell yes. Yeah, what are you guys looking forward to? Do you want something like brand new? It'd be nice to see some Fable stuff. I'd love to see, like, we know that is Fable gameplay. I'd love to see Fable gameplay with a freaking UI just to put people out of their damn misery. I just want it to be like, I don't, like, make it as big as Fable 2. Not any bigger. Don't be going like crazy. That's what's wrong with these bastard games. And for the love of God, give us that good gameplay and good story. Yeah, but I'm really sorry for Battlefield 6 and Ark Raiders as well. Borderlands 4, yeah, that's kind of a given. I talk a lot of shit on Borderlands 3 because I just expect it a little bit better, but for a series that was always satirical and not afraid to kind of make fun of itself, even, you know, like GTA, 3 was way too like self-serving and influencer bullshit. That's what happened to Saints Row, you know. So I think 4 are pulling it all the way back. What the hell's going on over here?
How you doing? I have a visual on a mugging underway. Move along.
Don't make me do it. She's gonna make me do it. Why is the civilian walking into the gun over and over? Nice. Sorry, buddy. He's part of the Jawheads gang. No, he's part of the Deadheads. Alright. Cool and clean. Now, you can use the taser on that. Let me see, can I swap all my guns here? Because we have so many new guns. Yeah, change equipment. Lovely. Like, we might not even need this one. Nice. We could change this to the crazy rifle we just got. Change the taser to the fire extinguisher, because that's what it is. We keep the shotgun, or we do go for this fucking M15 looking thing. Assault lethal. Lethal. Let's go fucking balls to the wall. Yeah. Looks like you can even change your flashlight. I don't even use the flashlight. Nice. This thing is like, it's like highly accurate but slow. Get all the headshots. Alright, keep going. Era of gang games after San Andreas. Yeah! The good days of Saints Row, right? 1, 2, and 3.
Nothing to see over here.
What happened here? Come on, Fancy.
Can I help you? Street fight currently underway.
Copy that.
You're out of options, dirtwad.
Come here, Deadwood. See, how am I supposed to get the other guy who's just peeled off that one? Okay.
84 Adam, we have
Completely glitched him.
What do you need?
That's more like, I love how he just throws himself at the... He must have been in American football or something. Doink. What I usually do, right, is I'll, see Kelly's kind of chasing after him. I'll get this guy, and I'll leave him handcuffed, but it all falls apart.
Search returned with an active warrant.
He was trying to do something cool there over the bonnet. Oh, I think he got him, did he? Oh no, he's fighting him.
You're coming with me.
Jesus.
Stop resisting.
Stop resisting. Oh my god, Kelly. Stop
on,
resisting.
kid.
He's beating the shit
You
out
have
of
the
this
right
poor
to
man.
remain silent.
Mm-hmm. Police M15 is different from military. Yeah, you think? Yeah? By how much, I wonder? This guy got off light. He almost got hit with the
Control,
fire
check
extinguisher.
this one for priors.
Received. Checking now. 84, no infractions on record.
84, 86. Right. Nothing, huh? Guess we'll just assault, maybe. That'll do. Get out of here.
Looks
Suspect
like we
escaped.
lost him.
See, this is what I don't get. So you're telling me the other guy escaped? What am I meant to do there? This guy left handcuffed over here, he escaped? I don't get that. Not sure. I can't be two places at once. I really can't. Kelly was about to get his ass kicked. Alright. Yeah, that part I don't understand. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. It feels like it's meant to be that way. You just can't get them all. But I had him handcuffed, like, you know. You guys okay? I'll put down the fire extinguisher. Put down the guns. I can talk to these people. I don't even sit down here. Ah. Sorry. Can't be sitting on the job.
Wrong. Yo.
See what this lady's doing.
Central. Requesting attention.
Elena de
Subject.
Angelis.
Checking database for records.
Oh, warrant for evading arrest. Ta-da. See what you got, missus. What sucks as well is you can't arrest them. We can run away and then check their stuff. So arrest is the final thing you do. Alright. Evading arrest. Naughty, naughty.
You have the right to remain silent.
And sometimes you can too. See, I don't think I'm in my... I gotta be in my patrol area for it to really count. I got this new skill where it's like a Gears of War active reload for your stamina. To get it right, it's a boost speed. That was definitely worth it. Actually, I should have a good few upgrade points. Yeah, 5. What do we get? We get less damage from melee, additional weapon slot, fast recovery, charge rate of depleted health. We can come over here. Unlocks the riot ban. Oh shit. Increases effectiveness of radius of voice orders. Yeah, that's pretty good too. Yeah, this only costs 1, so we'll do that and we'll get the weapon slot. What's this one? Non-lethal weapons are 50% more effective. Okay. Yeah, the health is good. Okay. Now we have that bottom weapon slot. Nice. We have the taser and the fire extinguisher. Just cause an explosion. Alright, let's have a wander around. Let's see what's going on the beat. It's cool, yeah, we seem to be going into the subway.
Units, gang confrontation with shots fired in Lafayette.
Alright, we seem to be going on to the subway a good bit more. It's mainly just to run away, or run after these people. Let's go, pretty far away. I should get back into my car. We're not here, we're not Forrest Gump, the police officer. 20 seconds to get there. With this new sprint tool, it shouldn't be too hard. Oops. Except when you mess it up like that. Oh no. Completely messing it up now. Nice. Just about got there. Okay, lethal force. Let's try out our new weapons. Dude, they immediately kicked my ass when I got here. I'd scared the cops. I'd get the cover. Goddamn gang wars. Back the fuck down. Alright, which gun am I using? Okay, let's try the M15. Ooh. There's no blind fire. Come on, health, come back to me. Where the piss is Kelly? Ah, fuck, the car just blocked like 97%. Yeah, these cars are gonna blow. Holy hell. Wow, this guy has me. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna get hit. Where's Kelly? Where's my damn partner? Alright, let's move over to this thing. Nice shooting, Texas. Alright, how we doing? Resolved? 7 out of 10. Who's missing? These guys are round bastards. Where is he? Where is he? God damn it. Ah, for flip's sake.
84 to control. We have a vehicle accident in my 20.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
You drunk?
On our way, dispatch.
Just ran over a police officer. Relax, man, I'm
The right to
complaining.
remain silent.
Don't know if I finished off that other one. So much happened. Alright, breathalyzer. Yeah, oh my god, look at this. He's 2 times the limit. No wonder. You're a taxi driver? You're supposed to be like a public servant for people. Smells of alcohol. I hope he smells of board now. We'll bring him to justice. 2 times the limit. Let's see. What else could we add to this? Oh yeah, the trunk. We can look at the trunk. Crimson. New evidence from the Crimson Circle. Really? There you are, Kelly. You didn't help me.
Good catch.
Switchblade. I got you. I keep shaking me desk and kicking it. Let's see. Resolve. Out of fence. Possession of legal weapon. And counterfeit goods. And I guess it's a hit and run, isn't it? He hit me. I suppose he didn't run, did he? On foot. Assault on a person. What would you think? Hit and run? Driving under the influence. Sure. What else? Failure to stop following a vehicle accident. No. Vehicle accident. A driver hits a pedestrian. There we go. That's it. Boom. We got him on 4 things. This guy is going away for a long time. He'll never drive again. Alright. Arrest. Let's see all the XP for that. Holy shit. Look at that. Correct offenses 4. That's good. Alright. Cool. Not a bad cop. What the hell is our car? Wee. It's all the way over there. Well, we can always call in another one.
10-4 units on their way.
Thank you. Lazy butt. Alright, what happens now? Return to your patrol sector. Hello? These murders are crazy. There's also a police simulator game where it's kind of like almost like highway patrol as well, and you can get like a bundle with the 2 of them. But it's actually the police simulator one is coming to Game Pass this week, next week, one of them. And
Central, please be advised of a 10-10 on the way.
Copy.
Runner.
I might play that one as well for the crack.
You have the right to remain silent.
See, he gets that other person. We all have the right to remain silent, but most of us choose to not exercise that right.
Check this one for progress.
Edward White.
Checking data.
Police as well, yeah. I know there's so many simulators.
All clear on that search. No
Acting
criminal history.
suspiciously. Has he pooped himself? Hell, I'm acting.
take that.
Aha. Well, what else is he? Drug deal as well. I forget that. Okay, possession, illegal weapon. Possession of narcotics could be definitely. Alright, hold on. Contraband trafficking, is that drug dealing, you'd say? Yeah, I guess so. It's a stupid cop way of putting it, but work. Alright, evidence collected. Get out of here. There's a lot of simulators. The fast food ones are fun. The cooking simulator ones are fun. That Schedule 1 game is fun too. I almost jumped in on that. I was that close. I had seen, it's probably, I think it was Casey who kind of started all that one. And I was like, ooh. And like, I had gotten people Weed Shop Simulator 3 and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, oh, maybe I will. I'm just a weird, I'm very stickler when it comes to those kind of viral games. They're, yeah, they're kind of, I was a little bit early to Repo. I played like multiple sessions of Repo. I'll still go back to it, kind of waiting for bigger updates. And I was just too early to it, and it's taken off, and I can't piss for seeing streamers. Like, it's kind of pseudo Among Us at popularity where it is now. And I couldn't be happier for them. I'm so weird. My brain goes the opposite. I'm like, I want to play it less because I see it more. Or weird, but yeah. One of these days, I will have the perfect lightning in a bottle where I'll find an indie game, We'll play at the right time.
Try the options, dirtwad.
Look at this motherfucker, huh?
Damn it.
This one was trying to beat my ass. Isn't that cute?
You have the right to remain silent.
Kelly, you gonna do something? Tase him. Tase me, I don't give a fuck. Let me feel something. What's this guy doing? Is that a woman as well? Can't tell, I don't want to, you
You
know,
have the right to remain silent.
assume genders without a proper, thorough pat down.
Dispatch,
Yep.
I need an ID check.
Damn, 2 lady burglars. You don't see that very often. Thelma and Louise over here.
84,
Not
no
fun with the hype
infractions on
games.
record.
That kind of depends. Like, I play a lot of the new games. Like, you look at Doom and all that, you know. But I mean, I feel like that's almost different in a way. That's just... don't ask me how sometimes my brain works. Trust me. There ain't no rhyme or reason to it. Alright, so she's got counterfeit. I know she's got legal weapon. She's got done for burglary anyway. I could get her for like evading arrest or assaulting. There's none of them for assaulting the cop though, which is very strange. I don't know about you, but that should be its own thing, right? Assaulting an officer? Assault is assault, but I think you get done even worse for assaulting an officer. So I arrested the first chick, but then he put her away, so I can't do my usual police work. Right. Now I have 2 people in the car. I might as well head back and put them... book them down. Alright, thank you for blocking my way out. There, yes, a good bit of destructibility in this one. Ironically, there's another kind of top-down destructible game. It's called Deliver at All Costs. That one's going to be free on Epic next week. Thank Dynamite for that one. But it's interesting, right? Turn to the Precinct anyway. Nice. I totally planned that. Something. When you bring them back yourself, you also get crazy amount of XP, but it just takes so much time, you know. You don't have
Just
to.
relax, will ya?
He'll bring in her. You always have fun, something funny to say. Just relax. Yeah, I think I saw a couple of big streamers playing this one. They seemed pretty hype, but I hope they would enjoy it and play it. Like, they need to realize that there is that little bit of a simulator in it too. So when you're doing these kind of off days, when you're doing all the crazy stuff, that's where you're kind of like, yep, this is a cop game. See, I could probably steal this off him and then get XP for that one, you see? And there's another 250 for me. Yoink. Dark colors anyway, but I think if he brings them in, you just get 50. Alright, end your shift at the desk. No problem. Must be nearly time to track down another one of the gang members. Let's see, we can hand in the evidence. We've almost got one of the Viper gang right here. Yeah, look. Viper Vega. You have to find their territory and you get more of the evidence for that gang in that territory. Alright. Ooh, look at this shotgun. Nice. Jeez. Let's say Baltimore. Maybe. Remember catching dealers on Sleeping Dogs? Yeah, I really want to play Sleeping Dogs again. I was hoping it would get a remaster or something. We did get like a definitive edition, but goes under the radar. Such a great game. It's fucking wild that Emma Stone does the voice in that and a lot of others, isn't it? Isn't it crazy? I love all the fighting and stuff in it, and the little, you almost like your own little street fighting Karate Kid or something. Alright, what are we doing today? More of this shift stuff, okay. Alright. Let's hoping we didn't just have enough evidence. Alright, does it say anything about this start shift? Parking on foot. We do some helicopter and see if they have access to it. There you go, helicopter patrol. Let's do it over here. We don't do it. We don't go over there. Alright, perfect. Time for some heli poopers. Now that we have that riot van, I want to see what that one's like too. It's like when you have 4 stars in GTA and you just like send in the FBI. They're wild. It's not my current objective, I'll say. How dare you? How very dare you? Yeah, I'm thinking once you get a good few of the gangs down, maybe they'll push the main story forward. Those 2 guns, I don't know, let's see. The damage wasn't great. Well, my aim wasn't great either. Okay, off we go. Have a beautiful day. Yeah, even during the day they want you to use the spotlight. Didn't quite think that one through, but look, if you're low enough, you can actually check the tags of the cars with the camera. Watch, I'll try with this one. Huh? You have to get a little bit lower and you can crash, but they're pretty nice. They're not mean about it.
Received. Checking now. All clear on that search. No criminal history.
It's the part I always forget. You have to accept the job sometimes.
Keep that spotlight on the suspect.
Let's get some blues and twos on them. Get them, boys.
84 received.
Alright, he's got that guy. Let's keep an eye on this guy down here. You're not getting away. Get 2 officers on it. Sometimes they'll spawn in pretty close and you get lucky like that. Other times they get stuck on a fence. You're wasting your bastard time. Right, you can see them up here. They'll never get down there. I'll have to meet them on the way up here. The rampart. Get them, boys. Wait, it's giving out about that guy? What's wrong? Apprehend the burglars. Come on, lads. He's playing with us. Pity we can't like dump some water on them or something. These guys eating too many donuts, come on! Might be stuck there. No, he's just climbing the fence. Really, really slowly. I'm sure you do. They're never gonna catch him. This guy would have a better chance. There you go, this guy would get him. No, for fuck's sake. There you go. Took you long enough. Right. I'm glad you don't have to stop for refueling. Yeah, it would be great if Rockstar, you know, while we wait for GTA 6, would it be great? They're talking about remastering 4. Any excuse to play 4 again, I'm cool with, but I really want Liberty City Stories and Vice City Stories. Like, I'm that kind of fool. I'll pay like 50 for both, you know. What are you doing? We're watching you. That's not creepy. Even though I'm the one who finds the crime, you still have to accept it. And then yeah, as a helicopter, can't really do anything. Even though I'd love to just land and or shoot from here, you know. Oh, I think he's got him. What's he gonna do? That go on? That's a fast cop. Oh my god, he just drop kicked him. Yep, he's crawling away. He doesn't even know what day of the week it is. He just tased him as well. Yeah, that sounds like police brutality to me. Alright, we got some evidence from that one. I think sometimes if it's just normal evidence, they just add the total to random. Carlito's Way. Great movie. Oh. Fucking vandalism, man.
Understood.
They take it really seriously, like, Jesus, calm down. It's not that serious. Most graffiti is art, they just need to find a better place to do it. God, he got him quick there. Thank you. Alright. Yeah, I almost get like to try and get a record of how many things I can do with the helicopter. I like it, it breaks up the other stuff as well.
Patrol, we had a 911 report of a drug buy in progress in Boddicker Yard.
Drunk buy. Is this them? Where'd they go? Weird, something. Oh, there. That was weird.
Understood.
It was like they it chose a different path. Maybe they had 2 at the same time.
84 received.
Got you surrounded. Alright, now I have to choose which one to go after. It's tough. Alright, let's hope this guy's got him. Alright, he does, yeah. Okay, let's go get this guy. Jump at the buildings. Should have got like a unit on this guy a little bit quicker. It's my bad. A bit hard with the isometric camera too, because you're kind of blocking stuff. Ooh, we had like a lighting change there, very nice. Very stylized. Got him. No, I love when they tackle and dive straight through them. Goofy ass cops right here. They must have been the cops that arrested Diddy. He keeps getting away, we don't know when. Martinez. Whoever voices Martinez. Hello, nurse. They're smooth, silky.
All units, we have
Latina
reports of a
mama.
1010 narcotics transaction in progress at Shermer Court.
You're surrounded. Come out with your Pokemon cards.
I need that light on the target.
How many people are going to be? How many is there? Everybody's just run. How many crimes will there be centered around Pokemon cards? Dude, I saw a very, very disturbing clip from Twitch. It was all those phase guys. What's this, lethal force? Oh my god, I saw a deadly weapon. What the hell? And they were talking, the phase dudes were talking on Kick as usual. They were talking about how much property and investments they have. These guys, now, fair enough, some of them are in their 20s and late 20s. So you'd think they'd be a bit of cop on, but we know how stupid. These are the guys that end up in the fucking news for doing stupid shit. But one of them said, like, of course it was Aiden Ross as well, was a complete idiot. I think that dude's half broke from gambling as well, just borrowing money from SQC. These kind of pseudo celebrities, they're like, you hear that they're worth, you know, 5 million or whatever, but none of them have it. But yeah, they were talking about investment properties and fucking, I think it was FaZe Rug or one of those, FaZe fucking lawnmower, FaZe wallpaper, and they were like, I have 60 properties, so I need you guys to understand, this is not just fear mongering, this is all going to collapse. The whole thing's going to collapse, because these guys can't get out of bed in the morning, they can't function, they don't know when to eat. He has 60 properties. No, this is all gonna go. If you've ever did any research into the housing crash of 05 and 08, or if you've ever watched The Big Short, it's the same thing again. There was a very, very specific scene that stuck out in my memory forever. Not just because she was a stripper, but it was this dumb stripper. And they, you know, they over make it seem like she's silly. You know, it's like even a stripper can own property, which is whatever that means. But she had 12 properties, and it was that specific moment in the movie that they all knew it was fucked. And yeah, same thing happened again. And you can already see that Airbnb is part of the bubble, and now you have these. This is what I was saying before. Everyone, you know, you kind of get the vibe maybe I was being a bit jealous or giving out about these streamers because they have money or whatever. It's not that, it's what they choose to do. And my biggest issue about these streamers, and even crypto as well, is not that it exists, it's because I don't like it because it doesn't do anything. That's the problem. It doesn't create, it doesn't give back to the economy, it doesn't do anything, it doesn't help charities, it doesn't do any of that stuff. And the same goes for most of the streamers. You know, some of them are good people, but for the most part, that top 1% are pretty kind of scummy. And that's the issue. So when you do that, I was saying all these streamers, it's kind of a new money situation. It's money didn't exist before, same with crypto. And it's a great thing for economies until it's not, you know. And yeah, it's fake money, and it's people gambling with lives, property and economies with a fake money, fake economy, and it's just gone in a second. Like, you know, if the president himself is doing rug pulls, we're screwed. So yeah, if you're into investments, if you're into properties or your house or whatever, now's the time to be extremely mindful. Basically, we're treating the houses like stocks. That's what we're doing. It's like, do you wait? Do you buy now or sell now? You know, okay? And it's just, that's what caused the bubble, because these guys are like, what if one of these FaZe Rug idiots, right, they do a rug pull and they go to jail or something, and those 60 properties overnight are just like taken out, you know. And those 60 families that are using those properties are then flooded into the social market and the social housing and all that. It's just, you see what's happening here. Those properties would, for the most part, be taken, seized as assets in a huge litigation or something like that, you know, or a mortgage or whatever. So stupid. And like, you think that a phase rogue or whatever he is the landlord to these 60 properties? There's nothing wrong with people getting into investments, and honestly, it's better than do that than get into drugs or whatever. I get that. But you think he's a landlord to 60, 70 properties and he's checking in on them? And no, not. Like, I've seen a lot of these up and coming couples, and they're like low-key investors, and what they do is they purposely get into debt to acquire their first property, which is pretty standard. Everyone's like, get this big old mortgage, no one has 300k on hand. But then what they do with that is they flip the house. This is when the 100% mortgages cause so much trouble as well. And they're going to flip the house while they still are paying off the mortgage and sell it and buy a new property, and then with the profit they've made off it, they buy a new property. And it's pretty smart. Like, you could be making, you know, a profit of 50, 60,000 each time you do it, if you do it well. But as I said, it's that turn and burn thing where all that stuff's happening. You're fucking with people's lives, you're fucking with people's forever homes, and yeah, it's a turn and burn economy again. Like, we're creating another bubble in the housing market. Now, everything's not propped up in the housing market like it was, so we won't have a global economic crash. I don't think we'll ever have another one of those. Right now, we're actually, the bubble is constantly bursting as we live and breathe, you know. I don't think we'll have what we consider a normal like depression or boom or recession again. It won't work like that. We've created this situation where almost like the medical quarter, where it's better to keep people on the dime, keep them ill for longer so they can sell them more medicine. It's the same with the fucking housing market. Just perpetually fucked now. Like, I'm hoping for a crash, but yeah, with the economy, I think we're just going to keep limping on. Like, I can see now we're in like complain mode. We have this crazy person in power dictating what everything costs and making everyone's life miserable all around the world, and it's fucking insane. All in the back of like social media. Like how no one's done anything about them, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's wild. Like, I'm wanting to think about my next investment, and it's like, I don't know, I kind of want to invest in people. Like, the car stopped and he stopped. I want to invest in people. I want to help people with like startups and stuff, you know.
Suspect has been apprehended. Good job.
I don't know.
Hawk 12 to tower, concluding patrol duty.
A lot of things that I want to do are sort of retirement stuff. Like, I've always wanted to have a sort of a hangout place for people, and games and record store kind of thing, you know, just a sort of everything at once. Because when I was growing up, there's just nowhere to hang out, and it just leads to tearing up towns and tearing up homes and tearing up parks. You know, maybe it's some silly American movie dream or Brat Pack dream, but you know, those amazing record stores and places to hang out and malls and arcades, we just don't have that, you know. Even our pseudo shopping centres are kind of, you know, little laneways just to consume and move on. Food courts, it's not the same. People don't hang out in these places anymore. They just don't. Even the teenagers don't. They just want somewhere to go. They hang out in their pajamas, in their duvets, in their phones. That sucks. Yeah, as I said, it's just a stupid nostalgia American movie thing, but damn, we gotta get it back. Anyways, let's see. No evidence there, no nothing. No vital evidence. What, is the game trying to tell me something? Did I waste time there? Oh, look at this pickup truck. Does it help? Do I get to do more? Pinnacle sheer strength. Oh, I guess I'll just crash into things better. But see, the issue is it's not fast enough. Precinct garage. So is that how I change my car? I haven't really been able to do that. Oh yeah. My life be like ooh wee. Well, alright. Yeah. Oh yeah, same thing again. I wonder what I feel like I'm doing something wrong now at this point. It's gotta be the evidence, right? Patrol, vehicle patrol, do that one.
You're driving.
You're driving. Can I go to the garage first and change up my stuff? Is that how you... There we go. I was about to say, like, I haven't done this. Oh, cool. Oh, look at these big old riots. Nice. We drive one of them, enter cover. Let's see. Which one did we get? We got like a SUV. This is like a fucking FBI car or something. Smash window. It must be the cheap's car, is it? Yeah, let's take this thing. Yeah, fuck him. I don't need to wait for him. Leave the precinct. This one seems a little bit tougher. Feels a little bit slower too. Jeez, it is like a rolling block. Oh my god. Let's go. Over to our new territory. Cross the bridge. Roger, roger. Okay, let's scour this place. Vehicle patrol. Yeah, let's try it. Whoops. Oh, here's something already. Jesus Christ.
10-4.
I got the fire extinguisher. Damn, I almost died there. I really need to get that health upgrade.
You have the right to remain silent.
Do like 4 things at once.
You're out of options, Dirtwad.
Yeah, Dirtwad.
Dispatch, I need a warrants check on an ID.
Received. Checking now. Search returned with an active warrant.
Jesus. You're a bad little bastard. Weapon. Mugging. Alright. Arresto Patronus. This is where the evidence gets in the way. Evidence, but it doesn't count to what we're looking for. Alright, what happened to the guy? Oh, he's still fighting him down there. Jesus. Go on, Kelly.
He's running. Stop there. Hey.
He doesn't sound too convincing, does he?
Assistance is available.
Is it? Alright, got him. I like the way they crawl away, man. That was bad. Did we like break their legs? Just bone bursting through the legs. Like, Jesus Christ.
Control, check this one for priors.
Huge car.
Checking database for records. 84, individual is a known felon.
You're a known felon.
Looky here.
Yeah. Alright, we got possession of a illegal weapon. We got aggravated burglary. We got assault with deadly weapon. And we got a nice little jail cell just for you. We got some vital evidence from the Crimson Serpent.
Cordell,
Oh shit.
got a stiff. Subway station.
Another dead body. Okay, this is
10-4,
this is
detective.
increasing. What the hell? He's just blatantly doing it now. Alright, to the subway. Yeah, this guy definitely seems like a weird vigilante justice kind of guy. Let's see what's going on with the subway, huh? Gotta hope he's not like fucking chopped up. Ooh. After getting crossed over by a train. Like, here's his legs and here's his arms. It's like a Arkham, one of the Arkham serial killer stuff. Those were fun. God, I missed that series. I wish we were in a different timeline where Rocksteady wasn't fucking up on the regular. Warner Bros. Are still blaming them for stuff. Oh, it's not actually in the subway, is it? No, it is. Okay. So, dude, point me in the right direction. Up with their fire extinguisher. Pooh! How's it going, Mouse? Hello, how you doing? Happy Friday. How goes the Mouse? That was so much fun yesterday. You absolutely fucking killed us. Huh? Little secret siren, that's what you were. You nailed it. Such a good idea, like with the little the echo and the reverb and that. Kind of takes the pressure off you a little bit, you know. How are you doing? How's your booty cheeks? How's your left booty cheek? Ask your left booty cheek, how are you doing? And then when you're finished with that, just kind of cover the left booty cheek so it can't hear, and then ask how the right booty cheek is doing, you know. Damn, girl. And let's see here. I gotta go down here. Okay. Got you guys closed off the train. I don't want to get fucking squished by a train, you know. Razor blades. Holy shit. This is a really cool game. It's called the Precinct. It's kind of like a GTA clone. Not even a clone, inspired game, but you're the cops, you know. And it has a little bit of kind of cop simulator stuff. We're doing a homicide right now, but we were on like a helicopter. We had like a bank heist, and you can go around even doing like simple stuff like a cop on the beat, like just freaking expired meter maid stuff, and people parking beside fire hydrants. But yeah, it goes all the way to a homicide here. It's really cool. It's it's done by like 5 people, and it's awesome. Hell yes. I'm not even paid to say that. I'm having fun with it.
I need a background check on a Wilson.
It's scratching that kind of itch of a cool cop drama and an old school GTA game.
Checking the records now.
I love it.
They have a Wilson D. Stanfield.
Wilson D. Stanfield. Yesterday was wild and fun. Do you remember much of your good?
3 counts.
Oh, you're a big girl now.
The dark envelopes. It means blackmail.
You handle your business.
He's covered in empty envelopes.
You're brave, though. You're so brave doing that. I love that.
Death by 1,000 cuts.
We all need to get together
Nice.
in real life and just let our hair down and get some karaoke in there. Good food. Karaoke.
I'll take it.
They're bringing Taco Bell to Ireland. I wonder.
Duties.
Bring it to Dublin, maybe I could try some. That'd be funny. I'll do like a live stream from the toilet. Yes, it's definitely Taco Bell. This just in. I smell blood. No, that's too far. Stop it. Stop it, Cyber. Sometimes you don't have to say what's on your mind, okay? Sorry for people eating food. I'm out. Have a good rest of your stream. Lovely, mate. Thank you for hanging out, dude. Sorry if I missed you. Goodbye. Enjoy your new clothes. This man got new clothes, new hiking gear, new phone. I think he's going off grid. He's going off the grid. Alright, what's next? Leave the area. Was it because of that Taco Bell joke? I'm sorry. I only had 2. Really? Oh. There you go. Yeah, well, you didn't. Not like you sounded any different or anything. You just in your element. Such a good singer. But I've always known that. You know, you used to do those lovely covers. And you poor thing, you're so hard on yourself. You're like, you know, this range, that range, and you're doing fine. My issue is, when I like sing songs like that, I'm like, I'll bring it down to my... I'm almost like a backup singer, you know? Like a deeper... And like, oh shit, it kind of works. You're like harmonizing, but on a completely backup singer kind of thing. I find it harder to do karaoke without the whole backup. I suppose it's not really karaoke then if the song is in the background. But if it's really low, it just helps with like timing, and you're like, shit, where do I come in here? No, it's good. Nice mix of everything. I love that. You've got such a catalogue in your mind. You've got to open up a record store yourself. Ooh, you could keep it alive, you know, keep the vinyls alive. Yeah, it's alive right now, but most of they're using it as fucking wall decoration. How much the record player actually gets used is... Alright, let's see. So this one we can... No, I can't do that. Okay, he's parked up here. Really cool. It's kind of set in the fake New York 80s. It's really nice. Good little story too. Super fun. You'd be surprised how when you capture the criminals, it sort of turns into Papers, Please. So I have to check their ID and check the breathalyzer and all this stuff, and I have to make sure and book them for the right things, and it's really cool. the precinct.
We'll take that.
Excuse me. And there's guns, and there's a skill tree, and you have helicopter missions. That one's fun too. Pretty cool. Between this and Doom, like, I'm just like living my best life. Alright, let's go. I also have a fire extinguisher for putting out fires, but also for getting people with it. Alright, let's get this person. Holy fucking shit. Let's get him. Oh, that's embarrassing. We came from there.
Support is standing by.
Freeze, dirtbag! You get the other guy, I'll get this guy. I can't do both. Oh, yes. I was a track star. I'm coming for you, bitch. Oh, press the wrong button. Get back here. Watch this ragdoll, man. It's hilarious. Where's he going? Ah! Keeps starting in the wrong place. Look at him go. He's gonna hop into this car. Don't you do it. Come here, bitch. Oh my god, you fucking ran me over, you silly bitch. So that's a separate crime now. Now they're running for vehicle accident. No, she's running away. Alright, hold on. I got only one thing at a time, please. I gotta read this guy the Miranda rights. This is Miranda. She's single and ready to mingle. And she has a right to remain silent in your asshole. Alright, now we gotta check his ID. So he's like, papers, please. Pretty cool.
Affirmative, stand by.
I've been careful. Ah, take a toilet, yeah. I smoke a lot, though. That's the mouse we love. Wanna open up a shop so bad? Yeah. You'd be perfect for it. You'd be like High Fidelity, the lady. Alright, so he's in possession of a legal weapon. 2 of them. Can we get him twice? Not really. What else? Warrant for manslaughter. Sick bastard. Okay. What would that be? Unlawful killing, maybe? Yeah. Right. And if you pick these wrong, you get penalized for it. And then obviously assault with a deadly weapon as well. So we'll get him for assault as well. He's gone away for a long time. He's also got some counterfeit Pokemon cards. But don't worry, people. We're gonna get this scumbag off our streets. Not the Pokemon cards. Alright, so I think that woman who hit me is long gone. You see? I can't do everything. I can't, literally, I'm not Super Cop. How the hell is that my fault? Maybe I am. Look, I'm fucking Robert Patrick, man. Robert Patrick, man. I'm chasing after this guy. Oh, he's already gone. See? Bullshit! Wait, no, did he get him? We have a stereotypical Irish, partner, but he's fucking shite. This was only made by 5 people. That's really cool. I'm actually surprised how much fun it is. You can also do like little call outs, like you build up this bar if you're doing a good job, and you can call in like road spikes and patrol cars and a roadblock and a helicopter and all this stuff. It's really cool. It's scratching that itch, you know, just between like both of your shoulder blades that you haven't got to in years, and like you finally get that, scratch that itch. And you just start immediately crying because you like released some kind of childhood trauma you didn't know you had. You know? Damn! What kind of itch was that? The itch that just won't quit. Now, if I pull up behind these, we can get them for speeding. You can do the most innocuous, boring shit like the meter maids and the fire hydrants. Or I can run this guy's plate here.
I need a plate check.
See, if it's like a stolen vehicle or there's an arrest for him or something.
Nothing flagged in the
No,
system.
plate clean, he got off lucky this time. Don't let it happen again. It's a pretty cool little game, isn't it? There's another police simulator, there's many of them. There's one though, it's pretty decent, and you can actually buy both of these as a cool Steam thing. I love when indie devs do that together. It's like, hey, let's not be competition, let's give them all together. So, I know you're into your Schedule 1. You could do like Schedule 1, you're like, let's see how the other side live. Okay, we got a speeding vehicle. Pull over, let's get the blues and twos. So even your sirens, you have 4 different sirens that mean different things. One's like a typical blip. It even has the Wilhelm scream. Like, how am I supposed to keep up with that, man? He just fucking hits the nuts. The car was doing like 12 miles an hour. What the fuck is that, dude? This is the part I don't get. Hello, he is gone. He is out of there. He is a home run. I'm not slowing down. I am holding down. I ain't got no notch. I have a fire hydrant though. I have a fire extinguisher. Alright, it's finally slowing down. It's that good old AI catch-up shit. Old GTA used to do it like a son bitch. It's like, hello? The AI just found a second engine in the car. Hey, what are you up to for the weekend? We have some nice markets here. It's basically where they do like horse racing and that. Oh man, he is gone. Wait, no, he's stuck down here somewhere. Holy shit! These big explosions and everything. And they usually do like horse racing, but then at the weekend there's no horse racing, so they turn it into a market. And it's not really a farmer's market. I kind of wish it was. I love farmer's markets. I just love like going in there and squeezing melons and then escorted by the cops. But no, it's a strange thing. It's kind of like almost like a big bring and buy sale, where almost like, you know, when you see those smaller Comic Cons or something, people would just bring homemades, and yeah, you'll get a lot of spurious goods, and it's where we used to get all those fake DVDs and DS cartridges with 250 games on them. And yeah, they will do some kind of, usually not stolen gear, but like knockoff gear. It's not all like that, it's just whatever, and you're actually not really allowed to do that. But that can be nice sometimes. I haven't gone in years since I was a kid because it just doesn't really have much for me. But it might be nice. The weather these last 2 weeks has been unbelievable. Like, not a cloud in the sky. Is hugely hot. Like, of course, when it comes to July, it'll be... I'll never catch this guy. See, this is the only part of the game I don't understand. And I even, like, unlocked this pickup truck, so it's supposed to be better at smashing into the car. Like, when do I get to do that? I can never catch up with them. I think there is, like, a cool T-Bird Miami Vice looking thing. Like, I can never get this guy, and if you get close enough, you start to build up those bars up the top, and it'll go like, good pursuit. I was like, see, I can't get the pursuit because he's driving like a fucking madman. Hey, and then he takes off, what the fuck? That's the only thing, maybe it needs a little update. It's all good. So now, once I do this good pursuit, you see it's building up these bars, so now I can bring this in, and I can get support. So we can do a cruiser, spike trap, we can do helicopter. It's pretty cool. Now, the only ones I've unlocked. The story's kind of cool too. Ah, smoke a lot. Smoke a latte. How's them little puppers doing? Any pup cups? Someone's got a little birthday coming up in a matter of weeks. Alright, now we blocked him in there. Sandwich him. Get him with the fire extinguisher. I want you to pick out some nice goodies. This motherfucking hell. Everyone's attracted. Don't say see ya. Oh, get that ass. I'll pull you back by the ponytail and you'll like it too. Come here. Let's just get into another car. Oh my god, the ragdolls are amazing. Jesus Christ, you should be in Waterboy 2. Hey, Evil Assassin, what up, dude? Happy Friday. How you doing? We're just playing a bit of Doom before this, so nothing like a cool down from a Doom and me becoming a cop. That new Doom is sex on legs, it really is. If Doom Eternal is like crack cocaine in motion, then Doom the Dark Ages is ballet. It's ballet with no panties on. I like it a lotty. It's got this little shield in it now, and it's really nice parrying. I think I broke my controller off it though. That's a good game, even your controller. Alright, counterfeit cassettes. Oh, she was selling Phil Collins cassettes. That's okay, let her go. Let her go, that's fine, she's doing God's work. Are you okay there, Kelly? You seem to be freaking out. My partner? Partner, are you okay, partner? Don't call me partner. Alright, she's in possession of illegal narcotics. That's right. Nobody sells Phil Collins, but Phil Collins could be destroying this man. Okay, also a hit and run as well. And you're going downtown for a long time, bitch. Alright, this is where you have to get this stuff right. It's like Papers, Please. Did we breathalyzer? I could breathalyzer. I don't have my breathalyzer on me, but I'm a pretty good judge of alcohol levels if we just do a little making out. Miss Tyne Weiner, fancy a little kind of little mouth-to-mouth action? I'll get your blood alcohol levels. Let's arrest you. She was part of the Crimson Serpent. Can you stop? Please, you're scaring the children. I might have to hit Kelly with the fire extinguisher. Alright, let's call an escort unit for her. I meant to use the fire extinguisher to put out fires, but I used it to piss people off. I also got, unfortunately, a little bit of police brutality from hitting them with the fire extinguisher too many times. What a bunch of sissies, man. It's just a little fucking asbestos in the lungs. Come on. Welcome to my generation. Asbestos is just like afternoon tea and biscuits. what I'm gonna do, I might watch hella movies and paint more in the kitchen. Okay, nice, do it. I think it was you who told me about Substance come with a movie. And that movie I was telling you about, Hot Milk, I think there was another one called Sophie Baby. And there's one I can't find. I keep seeing a YouTube trailer for it, and I can't find it. It's a Brazilian kind of love story or coming of age story. It reminds me very much of that movie, The Dreamers, I told you about. It was one of the more successful movies of Eva Green. That's where she got her start. There's a very notable scene in the movie where she wants to be the Venus de Milo, so she goes into a dark room and sits at the door jamb and puts on 2 dark gloves, and she's like full stark naked, and she looks like the Venus de Milo. It's actually a beautiful shot. But yeah, if I find the name of it, I will. So it's like a sort of a threesome Brazilian crime love drama thing, you know. Get wrapped up in a love triangle and also running from the law. And Hot Milk, that one's an interesting one as well. There's a very famous Irish actress in it. She's quite old now, God bless her, Fiona Shaw. She does a great job, and she plays an overbearing mom. She's not the main character, her daughter is, and the daughter is teetering on the edge of sanity. And the story of Hot Milk is kind of like you got this overbearing Irish mammy, and you've got a daughter who's sort of trying to find herself and experimenting. Gets into a kind of a relationship, a gay relationship, and is contemplating, instead of putting up with her mother's horrible judgment, possibly wanting to off her mom and stuff like that. I haven't seen these, so definitely, as I said, mousy watching movies. Movie's good. Like, I talk shit about movie. The problem I have with movie is because it's like films designed and suggested by other filmmakers. You really have to be open, right? And some days I'm just not. Like, some days I'm just not in the mood for subtitles. You know, I'm trying to get more people into foreign film, and then some days I'm just not into subtitles. Sometimes I like to watch a movie I love, like, for the 14th time, just because it's in the background. Just as easier on the old mental. But yeah, movies obviously like a place to go for real cinema. I mean, I think it's been around more than 10 years, right? But I bet you like a collaboration with that freaking A24 or whatever they're called. Narcotics. Nice. This is set in the 80s, so even a bit of pot is like considered fucking criminal. Aggravated assault. Oh, you're going downtown, baby. Alright. Another Crimson Serpent. Got a couple of gangs to deal with. Is she good here? She's doing the hibbity dibbity. Did you cough her? Cough. Alright.
You got this, kid?
Yes, I do. And yeah, see, it sucks. I can't even do that. Once he arrests them, he basically takes them and I can't get any more XP. It sucks. Off we go. There's loads of guns. We have this cool fucking rifle. Oh yeah, I could get the shotgun out the back now as well, couldn't I? There's a taser as well. That's pretty fun. Let's see here. Yes, look at all this. Lovely. We have a nice skill tree and the handbook that helps you, just in case you're wondering how I'm able to do those crimes. But see, it's a little bit like Papers, Please that way. Let's see, we get more stamina, increase recharge rate. I want max health, so let's get this one. Alright. And get more stamina. Yeah. Okay, what else? Melee, non-lethal weapons, reload speed. No. Let's try. I haven't done anything with the vehicle over here. Maybe it'll increase the speed. Stability commandeer. We shoot two-handed weapons while driving. Nice. Ramming damage. I never get to do that. Bastards. Nice. You mean the elastic band mechanic in all racing game? Right. Annoying. Well, dude, how are you? I'm not interested in new Doom. They're going away from brutal Dooms. So I give it a pass. No, I get you. It's all about the glory kills. They are kind of slowly getting easier and easier for sure. They're still fun, you know. There's still Doom underneath all that stuff. You just kind of have to dig a little deeper. I mean, I play them on Game Pass, so it's no big loss anyway. I am enjoying it, but yeah, I mean, we are so very far removed. They feel so convinced to keep shoving story down our throats. God bless them. And I couldn't even tell you the story of the old Dooms. It matters that little, you know. It's like saying Duke Nukem has a story. After just hell opening up and hell coming to Earth, I don't need to really know any more than that. But they're convinced, they're like, no, Doom Guy and Doom Slayer are different, and yeah. I noticed it in Doom Eternal, they're like, wow, you're really trying to give a chat to, or some talking points to these leader demons and all this stuff. Oh god, I'm turning around on the bridge. That's a big no now. There's a 17 car pileup. It's all my fault. Now 2 cars are making out. Yeah, sorry. I have to stay in my patrol zone. Nice driving, jerk. Thank you. Ah, there we go. Nice. That was a very clingy car. Dee 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 dee. I like the name, a weird name in movie. You figure it out. I like my movies, but Mouse is the one with the really great taste. I see that Final Destination seems to be doing good, but what does that mean? And then the Weeknd's new movies like 0 on Rotten Tomatoes, so maybe the world is healing little by little. We might actually have a decent superhero movie too. Who knows? Alright, where'd it go? My god, they get away fast. Alright, what is it? Burglary? Carjacking. But I hear a burglary. I have to do both. God! Most people would go through this with GTA, RP and that. Is that still kind of going strong, I wonder? Last I kind of knew of it, No Pixel kept running into trouble. What was wrong with them was, and they'll never admit this, but they were so reliant on this streamer and that streamer joining and pumping their numbers. Jesus Christ, there's not even on the map anymore. This is what I don't get. I never have a chance to catch up to ramming speed. Like, what are you talking? He's barely in shot. Right. And then if I can't build up my points, thinking this pickup truck might be slower. If I can't build up my points, I can never capture them.
Suspect vehicle was last seen on Apollo intersection 7.
Alright, now we can call in Spike Trap. Now that most of the AI is very good to avoid it, but if you can even just get one of their tires.
Units in pursuit. Stinger is deployed.
The Stinger's deployed. Oh my goodness. Get him. You know who gets hit by the Sting Trap? The Spike Trap? Me. I do. Yay.
You're too far away.
I know I'm too far. What do you want me to do? I'm literally driving perfect. Crazy to do this. The AI catch up, whatever it is just out of control. Show me your genitals. Your genitalia. Alright, now we can get a little bit close. Sorry, I'm trying to track him there. We are wedged. This car's fucked. No wonder I can't catch up. You gone?
Get closer.
Get closer. Gonna treat you very good, but I'm gonna keep on dancing. Stop in the name of the law. Off he goes, man. His car is smoking, but he just took off at 80. I can never catch up. This is me going full speed. Fuck this. Fuck this. That's something they definitely need to update. They'll figure it out. It's okay. GTA used to do this as well. Pissed you the fuck off. Like, where the hell's the NOS? They do it just, and then they'd have that thing where it's like it was just so they could load a bastard cutscene.
Suspect is on foot.
Look at that, the car shuts down. My little bad, I should shoot you, but I won't. Can't do this.
You have the
I
right
can
to
plant some
remain
weed on you though. My weed, this one's going straight to evidence. That's what I call my personal stash. Evidence. Acting suspiciously. It was a carjacking and you fucked up the car. Crowbar. I guess you used that for the car.
I need an ID check.
Michael Travanti.
Checking now.
I should have known. Hey, it's Travanti. Remember that guy who shit himself?
Indicate prior criminal activity.
Yeah. Let's see if there's anything in the trunk.
They're sober.
Normally you wouldn't expect that to be in the trunk. Because it's carjacking. Alright. Let's add the possession of illegal weapon. It's got a warranty for a normal burglary. And then obviously it has to get done for carjacking. You've been a busy little boy, haven't you? Carjacking. Nice. Hey, I'm gonna reap all the benefits. Nice, look at that. It's in the patrol zone, good. We're in the Patron zone, more like. Alright. So if I call in another vehicle, is it going to... I think it'll just end up giving me the same pickup truck. It's like the Blues Brothers sometimes, I swear to God. I broke my watch! After 2 days of retirement. Okay, let's see. This is not my car. Let's see, can we repair it? Yeah, not too far away. Do a little skr. Gotta get the Wilhelm stream out there. Wonder why the music stopped. That's not very nice. GTA RP servers aren't fun. Just a short. Really? Oh, bollocks. What's happened? Just they want everybody to do their job and that's it. Yeah, see, things like fucking Second Life and Sims and all that out there, people take them too seriously. Like, I know it's called Second Life, but it doesn't mean you have to be Second Life. I've found people with no life, and they're all on Second Life. Yeah, you don't want that. Like, I know they're trying to create like a living, breathing city. Some of them are nice, like where they stick to it. I think there's one just called Lamb or something like that. I can't remember what her name is. Where she does a lot of like ambulance stuff, cop stuff. She was like out like hunting wildlife and stuff. That can kind of be cool. It's weird. It's a weird like subsect of gamers and that. I wish that. Whoa! I wish the aquaplaned or something. That was crazy. I had no control. I wish the same thing would have exploded for Red Dead Redemption 2. It never did. 74 million copies sold them. Red Dead Online, it'll always have like a specific group of people, like probably less than 100, you know. God bless them, they're doing the best. Everyone carrying TVs. Stop! Really? No, they seem like they're complying.
You have the right to remain silent.
You get that one, I'll get this one. Nice, that's the way the camera changes when you get too close to the building. I like that. Why can't modern games do that?
This one for priors.
Checking database for records.
AI seems to follow the same pattern. Yeah, exactly, right?
Search, no criminal history.
It did seem to be going around in a general circle. Belter alcohol. Okay, you didn't really have anything on it. Hit him with the burglar, I guess. Hit him with a little ghetto gospel.
Alright, I'm beat. Go to your desk to end your shift.
Don't tell me what to do. Did you put her in the back now? Ah, we can bring her back to the precinct. Nice. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, because we've done like 3 nights or 3 day shifts. Maybe I'm just not getting the right evidence. I'll have to figure that out. I'm thinking, depending on where you pick your patrol area, might be more inclined for those gang members. I'm not sure. We are having a little bit of trouble. Hell yes. Oh yeah, we could do one of those, couldn't we? Wonder would it accidentally get rid of the perp in the back? Step out. Step outside. Come here, you know.
Just relax, will ya?
Where are we? We're in your brand new home. Welcome to MTV Cribs. People were making a joke of that. They were like, I paid $3,600 a month for a 1-bedroom. I'm like, what the fuck? And this guy goes, I pay $0 a month, free meals, TV. He's like, what the fuck? Is it your mom's? He's like, no, it's prison, bitch. Like, dang. Alright, off they go. This is prison, bitch. Yeah, see the way you have to collect the evidence. Oh no, we got a good bit there. We got 4. Almost got the boss of the Crimson Serpents. We have enough now to take on Viper Vega. Viper. We got Police Officer 9. The Stallion. Semi-automatic pistol with lightning fast reload. Okay, bye. Alright, probably enough. Yeah, almost got the next level too. Okay, let's see where they move the story forward. Let's push things forward. This ain't the upbeat, it's the downbeat. Make it complete. Probably got that wrong. Let's push things forward. Victim tree, justice by 1,000 cuts. Suspected extortionist found dead on subway tracks. Yeah, we have this serial killer, but it seems to be vigilante justice. My favorite kind of justice. We got ourselves a little Batman or something. We'll do the Batman. Alright.
The evidence you're collecting is starting to add up.
Good.
We'll chalk it
We'll
up
take
to
this guy down.
Venus luck.
Usually the
It's
smaller
time to bring Viper
guys are
Vega
pretty
in
simple.
for questioning.
Seen
He's
lots
the
and
lead
lots of
singer
trailers
of
for
Cabaret
Elden Ring
Watch
Night
Out,
Rain.
and they're putting
Side,
the show tonight at the
side, all of this,
Roxy
what's this?
Lounge.
8-team live
Never
stream
said
event.
it'll advertise
And not
where they
one
were
of
gonna
them
be.
I know of that actually streams Elden Ring. You got fucking Sykkuno in there, for Christ's sake. Fighting Cowboy, he does a good few Souls-likes, but he's mainly a kind of a variety guy. Fucking Sykkuno. My good lord. But yeah, I didn't get to play any of the network tests, but my god, some of the movesets, they're definitely experimenting. What I like about that is, you know, it might not go into an actual Souls-like, but it could add something in the future. You can see as time goes on from Dark Souls 3 to then like Sekiro, even Bloodborne to a point, all the way to Elden Ring and now Night Rain. They've been just constantly experimenting and playing around with the idea of like crazy animations and moves, almost to the level of fighting games, you know, just pure anime stuff. It's really cool. Like those Ashes of Wars are insane. Now with Night Rain, it's like you're picking an entire class that like flying in the air and doing all this stuff. It's so wild. I would love to see them break genre like in a huge way. I love their games to death, but diminishing returns are starting to set in. Honestly, they were setting in at Dark Souls 3, but no one wants to be honest. Dark Souls 3 wouldn't be half the game it is if it wasn't for Dark Souls 1. Because it's like a circle of a story.
Punk rock,
Over
huh?
there.
Well, it can't be as bad as Clarice's violin recitals.
Clarice!
Love that girl to pieces, but a musician she is not.
Aw.
Okay, let's try to make this quick. Hopefully,
Let's make it quick. You know about that one, Kelly, right?
Bystanders up
So
there.
does your wife.
So you'll
Okay. Let's see what's going on. Viper Vega. We're going to like a punk rock band. The Jawheads. It's 5-0, yeah.
What you want, pig?
Mr. Vega?
Who's asking?
You're coming with us. It's going to lead to a gunfight. I can smell it already. This guy thinks he's Johnny
You
Rotten.
don't fool me. This
You're
is
just,
a frame
you're
up.
Jimmy
I'm
Rotten.
not going down that easy.
Yeah, yeah.
Jawheads. We got some pigs who want to get roasted. Let's
But I
show
just
how
happened to
we
get a
fight
new
working
shotgun.
around
Let's
here.
test it out. Possible arson attempt.
watch out.
Arson around, right? This guy's using a taser. Are you stupid? Alright, get into cover. Alright, so this is how the shooting works. Oof. It's kind of like top down.
Shots fired.
Shots fired. No shit. Oh my god, I'm almost dead. Damn. I wish Kelly was doing something right now. He's kind of moving into a box. I've only got like a split second to aim. Also, I don't have oh, I'm dead. Fuck, that was the first time. I don't have it says like extra armor and stuff. I don't have any armor on. I never got armor. The first time we died. Dude, that guy unleashed in my face hole. Come on, Kelly, you gotta keep up and help. You were running into the box, then the box disappeared. All cops are scum. Alright, let's try that again.
Who's up?
I only just upgraded with more health and stuff.
Watch
Jeez.
out, they've got a gun.
You can't blind fire as well. Look at that. Someone's got an insane fucking gun. Oh, he's gone so... Look, I'm actually shooting the wall behind me. How is that possible? Oh my god, Kelly, you're gonna die. Nice, get them headshots, baby. Smoke him. Look, this guy's actually giving up. That's cute. Fucking... Sorry, totally missed. Oh, Kelly, don't walk in front of bullets. What is this, fucking Fortnite? Me walk in front of bullet. Just trying to get a compo. Everybody running, huh?
You got this, partner.
This guy wants to fight. They all give up just as they're about to die, huh? Nice. I must have just got unlucky. That guy just pouring bullets into my head. It's 5-0.
Remain silent.
Yeah, I wasn't. I wonder what other guns we could try. We could try that other pistol. That's just my bad aim. See, the thing is, you need to pop out to aim. So there's always this little brief second of positioning. That's when you get destroyed. And we know who he is. First little acting leader of the Jawheads. Okay, let's see. Rico, yeah. Rico and Assault. Are they going to do it for me? Okay, anything else? No, gang activity. Okay, they did it for me. Weird, it must be because it's a story one. Alright. Gotta escort him ourselves. Bring him back to the station as well, I guess. Nice. Yeah, the shooting, it's good. It kind of has that sort of top-down shooter, XCOM kind of style stuff, you know?
You need to put them in the vehicle.
Oh, what the fuck do you think I'm doing? Hmm? Dry humping? No, I'll wait till we get back to the station for that. I won't be dry humping for long. It was a moist day. It does seem to be wet and moist and raining in this one. I suppose it's trying to be all gritty and foggy. Hell yeah. It's like playing those goofy little cop games in the GTAs, but they added like a story and more depth to them. They have another game as well, like this isn't their first game. It's called American Fugitive, and it's their kind of take on GTA. But it's quite basic. Like, this one has a nice little graphical style to it, you know. They kind of went for the gritty atmosphere, and I think they nailed it. It's pretty fun. It's crazy how well it looks even when it's raining. And where American Fugitive is like, I can see the inspiration, but dear God, it looks like one of those mobile ads, you know. I might, if I see it. Wait, this guy isn't. Is he arrested? Okay, yes. Sometimes they have that little handcuff symbol when they're not arrested. I know it looks like it is the handcuff, but I've had them handcuffed but not arrested. Because you gotta be reading those Miranda rights, or nothing holds up, they'll throw it out. Or to see if the DA actually does it. Oh, this is his real name, huh? Burke Wachowski. What the hell is that noise? Is that a radio or something? Processed. Buck 'em, bag 'em and tag 'em. Wait, that's the other guy. Where'd that noise come from? Let's go to the interrogation now. Alright. You better give up, your leader. This man went to all the detail of dyeing his beard purple as well. You gotta give it up to him for the commitments. The commitments, everybody. With the price for the new Metal Gear game, 70 squid. Yeah, Jesus. That's Konami. Doesn't matter how much they start getting into games and you remember all those wonderful days. They're still greedy motherfuckers. Yeah, I don't think any remake on God's green earth should ever be as expensive or more expensive than its original. They should start at 50 and fucking stay there, you know. They know they have a banger.
How am I ever gonna get any information out of you?
It's mad they started with remaking 3, but it's the first in the timeline, so it makes sense. I wouldn't put it past them remaking the others. They're pretty good. I'd love to see them remake from the ground up the original Metal Gear games, not Metal Gear Solid. It's kind of perfect. But the Metal Gear games, they're all like fucking Neo Geo and NES, you know, and SNES. They really would. They would be amazing. They're pretty short and sweet, like they're almost arcade style, you know. But it's Solid Snake versus Big Boss. It's pretty damn fun. 4, we should get our hands on 4 soon enough, but with the volume 2 collection, so not a full remake, but nice that it won't be stuck on PS3 forever. Games were 40 quid. Yeah, for you guys in the UK they should be like 30, 32, 35. A lot of them are 42. Yeah, Jesus, 7 is it actually 70 quid, like £70? Fucking hell, madness. Alright, cool. I think I'll leave it there, because we're kind of doing a little bit of the patrolling, and we're doing some of that weird homicide stuff. We'll see where that goes. Nice. Just kind of hoping we'd have a little bit of another story mission. I think I'm doing something a little wrong. I'll figure it out. Where if I'm not getting quite as much evidence, so you should probably do it in 1 or 2 patrols top, not 4. But yeah, that's all good. I think it just saves itself. Okay, cool. I'm gonna leave it there. If I have a bit of time at the weekend, I will stream a bit more. So much. I'm playing that Claire Obscure game. That's a huge game as well. It's like 30 hours. Jesus. So yeah, I appreciate you guys coming in. I hope you have a great weekend. Whatever you get up to, you know. Look after yourself. Treat yourself. It's nice, you know, good weather. Go to the beach, an ice cream, get some good food. Enjoy yourselves, look after yourselves. I appreciate it, thank you for hanging out. Have a good night. Nice bit of sexy sack to play yourself. Smooth